and welcome to Enjoy English. I'm Angela.
Hello, I'm Bernice.
Today we're doing book club. We're on page 40 to 43 of the magazine. Oh, and by the way, today is the 20th of February.
我们今天要进入到好书俱乐部啦，页数在40到43页。
Today's article is entitled Unlucky in Life, but Lucky in Love.
Wow, so romantic. Unlucky in life 就是说你生命之中有一些不幸的事情，就是有一些缺憾啦，可是你的 love 你的爱情里面却是 lucky， 好，非常的幸运。
I'm guessing you would prefer to be lucky in love and unlucky in
Of
life
course,
and not the other way
definitely.
around. So, The Fault in Our Stars. This is a movie. It's also a book. It celebrates life. It's talking about how cool life is with all its victories, the things you succeed at, tragedies, all the bad stuff that happens, and imperfections, all the weird and awkward stuff that also happens.
这个呢是一个这个电影的名称，就是生命中的美好缺憾，但是呢它同时也是一本书的名字。好，那里面呢就是有一些所谓的我们赞颂我们生命的一些东西，包含我们胜利的事情，包含一些悲剧，还有一些这个不完美的事情。
Let's look at our article. The Fault in Our Stars is a young adult fiction novel. Who is a young adult? These are people between the ages of 16 and, say, 25?
Okay, 25, yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's a little old, probably 16 and 22. But actually, I will admit, lots of people who are not young adults read young adult fiction novels because they're often really good. And this one is by American author John Green. The interesting thing about John Green is he's not just an author, he also runs a really popular web series that explains American history and chemistry and all sorts of stuff.
Wow.
And he's also really active on Tumblr, and he talks to fans all the time on Tumblr.
好，我们来看一下这个作者呢，好，说这本书呢，生命中的美好缺憾这本书。它是由一位这个年轻人，好，那刚才这个 Angela 老师有解释说，这个 young adult 大概是18啦到25或22左右这样的，我们称之为 young adult。那它是一个怎么样所谓的 fiction novel， 就是这个小说。这个小说的这个作家呢，是一位这个美国人，叫做这个 John Green 这个人。那这个人呢，不是只有在写小说方面很有名，他可能在 Tumblr 那边呢，也是一个非常有名的这个作家。好。
Plus his YouTube channel.
还有在 YouTube channel 里面也是非常有名的这个算是部落客吗？就是YouTuber.
He's a YouTuber.
Okay, YouTuber. Okay.
Yeah, and it's interesting stuff. So he's multi-talented.
哇，他非常的有各式各样不同的这个天分。
So it, meaning this book, is his fourth major work. So a major work is a complete project, like a whole novel. It's not like he wrote a short story. A short story is a minor work. So it's his fourth major novel, and it's his best known to date. It's the one that he's famous for, and largely because there was a movie made out of it.
好，这个 it 在这边就是指前面这一本书啦。这本书是这个作家呢的第4本很重要主要的这个创作。那这边的 major 的意思就是他写的是一部完整的这个小说。如果是你写的是短篇的，那我们就是用 minor M-I-N-O-R 这个字。然后同时呢，这一本小说也是到今天为止 to date， 就是到了今天为止是他最棒，然后大家都知道的一本小说。
The plot of the novel, what's the plot? That's basically how the story goes. Who, what, when, where, why, how. The plot of the novel follows or goes along with the main character. And the main character is called Hazel Grace. And Hazel Grace has battled cancer. If you battle cancer, you fight with cancer. It means you're struggling against having cancer. So she's had cancer since she was a small child. That means it's kind of leukemia. It's a blood cancer. And so she's still alive. She's succeeded up till now. She's 16 years old. But, you know, that's a tiring thing. She spent her whole life being sick.
好。接下来我们讲到这个 plot 在这边当然就是指着整个这个故事的情节是怎么样发生的啦，还有在哪边啦，等等等的，这个我们就用 plot 这个字。那这个小说里面的这个故事的情节呢，它主要是在跟随着，就是追随着一个主角， 他的主角的名字呢，就是后面这个，就是他的这个 Grace 这个人，就是他的这本书的主角。那这个 Grace 这个女生呢，到了现在呢，为止都一直不断的在 battle。这边的 battle 就是跟他去做这个抵抗、去奋斗的意思，就是主要他得到了这个 cancer， 他得到这个癌症。那这个癌症呢，就是呢，从他一直是很小的时候，就是他是 small child 的时候。而他现在呢，已经一直这样子抵抗这个癌症的这个病魔呢，已经到现在已经16岁了。
So what happens in the story is she goes to a cancer support group. A support group is basically a group where you can go and talk with people who have the same problem as you, which honestly, when you have a problem that other people probably don't understand, talking to people who do understand really make you feel better. And it's funny because I've experienced this a lot. You think, oh, I have this problem. I'm never going to solve it. It's so heavy. And then you tell someone about it, and then you're like, my problem isn't solved, but somehow I still feel better. And so that's the point of a cancer support group or any kind of support group, because it's true. Talking to someone about your problem makes it easier to bear, even if your problem is no more solved than it was before you talked. So at this support group, she meets Gus. And who is Gus? He is a fellow teenage cancer survivor. If you are a survivor of cancer, it means the cancer didn't kill you. And if someone is your fellow person, it means they are in the same situation as you. But it could be something like we're both coworkers. So Bernice is my fellow, my fellow what?
You're a fellow...
My fellow recording artist.
Okay, all right. 好，所以这边的那个
My fellow show host.
Yeah, right. 那个 fellow 在解释的方式，这个句子那个 she 就是指前面这个 Grace 这个女生呢，她是怎么样去 battle 她的 cancer， 就是她参加了一个这个 cancer 的 support group。那所谓的 support group 呢，它主要就是这个互助的小组，在这个群体里面呢，你可以去分享跟一群人跟你有同样遭遇的人，你可以去跟他分享你的这个痛苦啦，或者是你得到什么样的疾病，你就有一个诉说的管道。那你说完之后，你当然可能你的病魔当然还是没有解决，但是你会觉得我在心情上面有一个抒压的一个方式。那在这个 group 里面呢，他就遇到了一个人叫做 Gus。 这个人呢跟他一样也曾经有得到这个 cancer 这样的一个疾病，然后他是他的这个同伴，跟他同样的这个年龄，然后他是 survivor， 就是他真的存活下来了。
Now, they quickly bond. If two people bond, it means they become close friends. They form a bond of friendship. And they begin what will turn out to be a short but very beautiful romance. If something turns out to be something, it means that in the end, this was true about it. So it wasn't a long relationship, and that's because they're both sick with cancer, so you can guess why it was short. But it was a very beautiful romance. It was beautiful while it lasted.
好，这边呢讲到这个 bound 这个字 ，they 就是指这个女生跟这个 Gus， 因为他们两个都曾经受过这个 cancer 的这个疾病。所以当然他们两个很快的就可以 bound， 就可以建立到关系了，而且呢他们就开始了这个所谓的他们到最后成为了一个 turn out to be， 就是最后的结果就是他们两个呢就有开始了一段浪漫的罗曼史。但是这个罗曼史非常的短暂而且呢虽然是短暂，但是却让他们觉得两个都觉得非常非常的动人，非常美丽的一个爱恋的一个关系。
Okay, let's take a quick break. And we're back. So we just talked about how Hazel Grace met Gus and they just had a very beautiful romance, although it was short. So what happened during this romance? In addition to everyday problems, so besides just their everyday problems, both teens also go through the physical and emotional pain that accompanies their illnesses. So physical pain means your body hurts. Emotional pain means your heart hurts. Because when you're sick, it's not just that your body hurts. It's very hard to accept how ill you are, and it's hard to accept how much in pain you are. So this also makes your emotions hurt. And this accompanies their illnesses. When you're ill, you get physical and emotional pain that happens along with your illness.
好，这边的 in addition to 我们中文就翻成除此之外。好，那除此之外另外一个字就是刚才老师讲的 besides。除了他们每天呢还有很多很多的这个问题要去面临之外呢，两个好 both 就是他们两个这个青少年呢都同时要必须经历 go through 就是经历不管是 physical 就是你身体上面的一些疼痛，还有你的 emotional 情绪上面就是你心理层面的这样的一个疼痛。因为同学你看你有这个被一个 cancer 好，这个得到这样的一个癌症的这个病痛，当然不是只有身体会受到这个病痛，你的心灵层面可能会有更深的一层的疼痛，都同时的 that 就是指前面这个疼痛啦，会一直的怎么样 accompany 这个字就是伴随着他们，跟他们的这个生病的这个 illnesses 就是他们的生病的东西一直伴随着他们在这个疾病上面所带来身体跟情绪上面的这个疼痛。
Still, Hazel and Gus show the audience that it is possible to lead a rich and exciting life. By rich, we don't mean full of money. By rich, we mean full of experience, full of life, full of joy. And exciting life. They can have this really cool life even though they are faced with less than perfect circumstances. Perfect is, 完美, but less than perfect is not as good as perfect. And circumstances means what you find yourself in.
好，那么这边有一个 still 这个字呢，它是表示说尽管如此，就是说尽管他们身体啊还有他们这个心灵层面都受到这样的痛楚，但是这两位主角呢还是让这个读者了解到一件事情，就是这件事情是很有可能的。什么事情呢？ To lead 去过着一个什么样的生活。所以同学你可以看到 lead a life 表示过着什么什么样的一个生活，过着非常，这边的 rich 并不是有钱的意思哦，这边的 rich 就是说你这个生活里面很富足，充满了一些其他的一些经验或者是挑战，同时呢你也可以过着非常刺激的这样的一个生活。即使 even when 也可以翻成 even though， 即使呢他们必须要面临到 be faced with 就是面临到 less than in a perfect 就是说 perfect 我们都知道是表示非常完美的， less than 就是没有这么完美，所以就是说稍微有一些不够完美的 circumstances 这个字一定要加 s 哦，就是表示你现在所处的这个环境里面，即便它这么样的不完美，但是他们两个必须要证明在这样的状况底下还是可以活出一个很丰富并且很刺激的人生。
So the novel was published in 2012. If a novel is published, it means that the company actually prints it and puts it for sale. So you say that books are published,But movies are released.
Yeah.
You can't publish a movie, and you can't release a book.
Right.
The novel was published in 2012, which is about 8 years ago, and it found a place on many international bestseller lists. To say that that the book found a place on these lists is a sort of an understatement. It just means that it made it to all of these bestseller lists. That meant that everybody really loved this book, or at least the critics loved it and put it on these lists. To find a place could be as simple as, I'm in the audience and I'm looking for a place. I found a seat. I found a place.
OK, 好，我们来看一下这个句子，它的主词是说 The novel was published， 因为我们知道书本呢它是出版。好，那如果是电影的话，我们就会说电影呢上市了哈，就是这个登上这个荧幕了，我们这时候用的单字就要改成 released， R-E-L-E-A-S-E-D， 好，要被这个released 或者是被出版。他说他在2012年这本小说呢终于就出版了，而且它一出版的时候呢就怎么样呢，在这个国际的 international 的 bestseller lists 就是这种畅销书的名单上面，所以它介系词用的是 on， 你就找到了你自己的 一个地位，也就是说你占有一席之地，就好像我们在一个地方找到一个位置可以坐上去是一样的。所以这边 find a place on 什么什么 lists， 就是你在这个名单上面，你呢也占有这样的一席之地。
Critics praised the book. And who are critics? These are people who are paid to talk about whether books and movies are good or not. Their job is to judge media and tell us if it's worth looking at. And so they were like, yeah, this one is good. Go look at it. And they praised it. Why? For its strong characters. The characters are very memorable and very complete. And also for its brave exploration of the relationship between cancer and romance.I didn't know there was a relationship between cancer and romance, but apparently this book explores that relationship. It looks at the connection between. And the critics called it brave because not everybody wants to write a romance story about cancer.
That is true. 好，我们来看一下这个句子的主词呢是 critics。Critics 就是指的这些对于这个 media 要去做评论的这些书评们。好，这些书评们他对于这本书是称赞的哦 praise 就是你很称赞这本书。那么他称赞这本书的原因是什么呢？所以他用 for， 就是这本书里面呢这些 characters 这些角色们非常的坚强，他们都有坚强的这个意志，而且同时呢他们也有非常怎么样勇敢的去探讨。同学这个 brave 形容后面的这个探讨这个意思，他说呢他们都非常的勇敢去探讨一个关系。什么样的关系呢？是 between cancer and romance， 就是既然呢你在这个癌症跟爱情之间搭上了一个桥，有没有一个这样的一个 connection 出现了，那么这样的一个 connection 在这个书本里面被勇敢的拿来做探讨。确实这是一个很难得，因为很少有一本书你会想要把癌症一个病跟一个 romance 结合在一起的。
Now, everyone loves a good love story. This is true around the
That
world.
is true,
You're like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, did they get together? Oh, they didn't? Oh, why? Oh, what were their problems? Like immediately, everyone wants to know what happened.
因为每一个人呢，同学为什么这本小说这么样的畅销？就是这本书里面虽然有在讲到这个癌症，但是主要它就是一个 love story。它就是一个很棒的一个爱情故事啊，那大家都喜欢爱情故事 Bernice 老师也喜欢 love story
And in this novel, the unfortunate, the bad realities of cancer and death don't reduce the beauty of finding a soulmate. So just because lots of terrible things are happening, it's still a beautiful story about soulmates finding each other, even only for a short time.
好，所以呢他说在这本小说里面呢，虽然呢他这个 reality 就是他这个现实是 unfortunate 就是很不幸的很不好的，这个现实上是很不好的一件事情。在这个 cancer 跟 death， 当然同学癌症跟这个死亡当然是一个很不幸的现实啦，可是呢即使有这样的一个现实，也并不会减少在这个书本里面你可以去找寻到你的 soulmate， 找到你的心灵上的这个伴侣。好，即使呢是只有一个短暂的片刻。
Okay, we have some words in this article that you might want to look at. The first one is plot.
Plot 当名词是情节。
Survivor.
Survivor 当名词就是这个幸存者。
Bond.
Bond 当名词是指彼此之间的关系。
Physical.
Physical 当形容词就是身体上的。
Accompanies.
这边当动词是伴随陪伴。
Circumstances.
名词表示情势条件。
Published.
当动词表示出版。
And finally, romance.
Romance 名词就是浪漫的这些故事，罗曼史。
Okay, so that's all we have for you today. But tomorrow we're going to finish this article. So come back then for more Enjoy English.
All right.
Bye-bye.